Hello, friends. Welcome back to our channel, Mental Chew, where we will explore some fascinating topics and debunk common myths. Today, we have an especially eye-opening episode in store for you as we delve into the truth behind some popular myths about life. Get ready to have your mind blown. Myth number 1. We only use 10% of our brains. You've probably heard this one before, right? Well, guess what? It's simply not true. Contrary to the popular belief, we actually use the entirety of our brain. Every region has a specific function, and they all work together to keep our bodies functioning properly. The myth likely emerged from a misunderstanding of brain imaging techniques, which sometimes show only certain active regions during a specific task. Myth number 2. If you touch a baby bird, the mother will abandon it. This myth has led many people to hesitate when coming across a helpless baby bird. But the truth is, most birds have a very limited sense of smell and will not abandon their young just because they've been handled by a human. In fact, if you find a baby bird in need, it's usually best to try and return it to its nest or contact a local wildlife rehabilitation center for assistance. Moving on to myth number 3. Eating before swimming leads to cramps. Now, this is a widely believed myth, but research has debunked it time and time again. Eating before swimming does not actually cause cramps. In fact, it's important to fuel your body before any physical activity to provide the necessary energy. Just be sure to give yourself enough time to digest your meal properly before hitting the water. Myth number 4. You swallow spiders in your sleep. I don't know about you, but this myth used to give me nightmares. However, have no fear, it's completely false. Spiders have no interest in getting close to humans, let alone entering our mouths while we sleep. This myth most likely originated from a common fear we have of spiders and the occasional encounter with one in our bedrooms. Myth number 5. It takes 7 years to digest gum when swallowed. How many times have we heard this one while growing up? Well, thankfully it's not true. While it's not advisable to swallow gum on a regular basis, if you accidentally do, it won't sit in your stomach for 7 years. It simply follows the same path as any other food you consume and eventually exits your body like everything else. And now, myth number 6. Shaving makes hair grow back thicker and darker. This myth has been floating around forever, but it's just not accurate. Shaving does not affect the thickness or color of our hair follicles. What may contribute to the perception of this myth is the fact that shaved hair is blunt, which can make it appear thicker initially. But as the hair grows, it regains its natural texture and appearance. Myth number 7. Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. This one is a classic, isn't it? But fear not, knuckle poppers. Multiple studies have failed to find any correlation between cracking your knuckles and an increased risk of arthritis. The cracking sound is just the result of gas bubbles being released from the joint fluid, and it's completely harmless. Myth number 8. Bats are blind. Often associated with darkness and mystery, bats have been unfairly labeled as blind creatures. The truth is, most bat species actually have excellent eyesight, allowing them to navigate through their surroundings. However, some species have evolved to rely more on echolocation, using sound waves to locate their prey in the dark. Myth number 9. Goldfish only have a 3-second memory. This myth has given goldfish a bad reputation for being forgetful and unable to remember anything beyond a few seconds. But research has shown that goldfish actually have a memory span of several months and can even be trained to perform tricks. So, the next time you have a goldfish as a pet, remember they have a lot more going on in their minds than we once believed. And finally, myth number 10. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. This saying has been ingrained in our minds, suggesting that once lightning strikes a location, it's safe from future strikes. However, lightning can and does strike the same place multiple times, especially tall buildings, trees, and other prominent structures. Lightning is guided by the path of least resistance, and if a location has provided that path in the past, it's likely to strike again. That wraps up our list of eye-opening myths about life. It's amazing how misinformation can spread and become widely believed. Hopefully, this video has shed some light on these misconceptions and enriched your understanding of the truth. Remember, knowledge is power. Thank you all for joining us today on this journey of discovery. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our future myth-busting adventures. If you have any suggestions for future topics, leave them in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and challenge the myths that surround us. See you soon.